Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and we are in the month of January. For us movie fans, this is the dead season. We either get the movies that the studios have no faith in at all, or Oscar stragglers. Needless to say, January gets crapped on. Well, I think that January has some movies that are at least worthy of getting excited for. Whether they're good or bad, I don't know yet, but I'm looking forward to them regardless. So with all the grandstanding and hot dogging out of the way, it's time to dig into the month of January, starting with Just Mercy. I am not special. That means that I don't get to see the Oscar contender movies until January, and I have a feeling that Just Mercy will be an Oscar contender. Even though Just Mercy is clearly meant to go for some Oscars, and I'm not really a big fan of the Academy, I'm still excited for this movie regardless. I love Michael B. Jordan. To me, he has never given a bad performance, even in that crappy Fantastic Four movie that no one should talk about. And I also love Jamie Foxx, because he's awesome in everything he's in. I have been hearing very good things about this movie, and I am looking forward to it. Next up on my list is 1917. I was unfortunately unable to see this movie in 2019 because it didn't come anywhere near my area. But I have a strong feeling that it's going to come to my area in January. And I hope it does, because I have been jacked to see this movie and it has come nowhere close to me, which has sucked. I am a sucker for war movies, and with the fact that this movie is made to look like one shot and that it's set in World War I, yeah, I'll take 2, please. Next up is Underwater. Now, Kristen Stewart has been gaining her acting chops in the latter half of the last decade. After she got all the Twilight stuff out of her system, she's been in Still Alice, which is a movie that I love, and Charlie's Angels, which, despite the fact that the movie wasn't all that good, I thought she was the best part of it. Underwater, to me, kind of looks like a mashup of Alien and Event Horizon, set underwater. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. This movie looks pretty damn interesting. Next up is Bad Boys for Life. It seems at this point that Will Smith has finished up the Oscar bait part of his career and is starting to have fun again, which, hey, I'm all for that. But what's also interesting about Bad Boys for Life is that it's not directed by Michael Bay. And Bad Boys was basically the movie that launched Michael Bay in terms of a movie director, not in terms of his TV and commercial work. It's going to be interesting to see what another director does with the Bad Boys now that Michael Bay is nowhere near the project. But whether it's good or bad, I'm still going to be excited to see Will Smith and Martin Lawrence on screen together again. Like I said with Will Smith, it seems like he's having fun in movies again, which I could not be more excited for. And it seems like they've unfrozen Martin Lawrence out of whatever carbonite he was in, and he's in a movie again. So, A+ for that. Next up is The Gentleman. This is directed by Guy Ritchie, and after the 2 Sherlock Holmes movies that have been released, I now officially look forward to whatever Guy Ritchie directs. The appeal of this movie is these charismatic actors on screen together saying Guy Ritchie dialogue. If you are not feeling that, then you are feeling nothing. After Aladdin, which was quite frankly underwhelming, and King Arthur Legend of the Sword, which I thought was okay but everyone hated, it's nice to see Guy Ritchie return to the stuff that he knows. And finally, we have Gretel and Hansel. The only reason I'm including this on my list is that it just looks so interesting. It looks like the same team that filmed The Lighthouse, but instead of filming a lighthouse, they're filming the story of Hansel and Gretel. I'm looking forward to this movie just because it just looks really unique. I have no idea if it's going to be pretentious crap or if it's going to be really terrifying. I'm just intrigued. Those are all the movies that I'm looking forward to in the month of January. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching. Are you excited for any movies this month? Leave them in the comments section below. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.